Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marina from Yihudaojia, Beijing, China. It's an honor to be here today to share a little accomplishment we do on behalf of the Chinese internet healthcare industry. Firstly, I'd like to show a video which will give you some ideas about China's current market situation. From the video, you can see thousands of people is crowded in the hospital. In China, there are 220 million elders. Among them, 14 million are disabled and semi-disabled. The problem of a severe shortage of health attention is becoming more and more serious. The solution? We have set up a platform like Uber or Airbnb that connects the nurse practitioners and the patients, so the patients can find nearby nurses quickly and conveniently. We utilize the idle time of nurses because they work one day and get 2 days off. Of course, we just satisfy the growing demand for healthcare for them, and the nurses also can increase the income through the platform. This January, we have become the first and only experimental unit of internet healthcare and nursing service approved by Chinese government. We also organized the first Chinese nurse union. So far, the number of certified nurses is over 16,000 from 201 cities of China. We focus on 3 major services: nurse on-site service like injection, IV, catheterization, engine intubation, dressing change, sputum suction, and so on; at-home nursing, accompanied registration, and diagnosis. We also provide traditional Chinese therapy, care assistant, and so on. As we all know, the profit model of internet healthcare has been a worldwide challenge. However, we charge 25% per transaction for platform service. To provide better services, we signed a strategic collaboration contract with PICC and Ping An Insurance to offer doctors, nurses, and patients accident insurance free of charge and the third-party care liability insurance with the highest indemnity to $50,000. In addition, we have established the first at-home nursing ICNO service standards of China. Insurance free of charge, checking nurses' qualification, drugs, and infusion devices, inform and nursing, and minimum 20-minute observation. We have a strong team. They have over 10 years of experience of internet or healthcare industry management. With the hard working and contribution of the team, we got over 3 million registered users in 9 months. And the active users are 300,000 per month. The paid users are 15,000 per month. This chart shows the GMV from last December to this August. We got $652,000 last month. Well, our goal is to create the largest service platform in China that connects the doctors, nurses, and the patients. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, judges, questions?
The nurses from Sanjia Yuan themselves are pretty busy as well. So yeah. Why would they want to do this?
Actually, we just we have the key nurses from the 3A hospitals, and we also have the CNO, like Chief Nurse Officer, and from the 3 hospitals. We have a nurse team, and so they can just attract more nurses and to come over to us, and we also give them bonus to them, like they can just because the nurses have a low salary in China, as you know, right. And they have enough time.
But they're busy in their own hospital, so how can they get out to do this?
Actually, the doctors is so busy and all they're working, but the nurses not, because they have 1 day and get 2 days off, so that they have enough time.
Time off to come out to do this.
Yes.
To earn extra income.
Yes, the adult time. Yeah.
What is the revenue per user, and how are you getting these people's attention? Like, how are you growing the platform?
You mean average revenue per
I'm just
user?
curious, you said you have 15,000 paid users, and can you just tell us, like, what's the revenue per user?
Okay, $60.
And how are you getting the attention of those users?
They go intentional. I'm sorry.
How do they find out about your company?
Actually, we have the experience of internet and management, so we just do the AD and on the platform like internet or the online and offline. And actually, we just have the offline like AD.
I think he's asking like, what are your distribution models? Like, how do you acquire customers? Is it like online platforms or offline?
Okay, can you just like the COO to?
The COO means that they can produce or import our products through the face by face, mouth by mouth, like that. Because we ensure our products are very good.
So what do you do about the copycats? There are lots of other businesses doing Uber for nursing, Uber for doctors, Uber for everything. Why are you going to win, and why are you going to beat all the copycat companies doing the same thing?
Because just as I mentioned from the PowerPoint, we are the first and the only experimental unit of internet healthcare and nursing service approved by Chinese government. Well, in China, that is very much important for that. So we need to get approved from the government. And also we start early, and we just have the nurse union, and so that's the reason.
And you said you had 3 million users, 15,000 were paid. What are those 3 million users doing? They just going to the site and clicking and going away?
Well, yeah, the active users, 300,000, is just like log on one time and one day. If they just log on 2 times on app, and like we have 60,000 active users. We call it active users. Yeah, just log on 1 time and 2 times on app.
其他的300万用户里头，其他人在干啥呢？如果他们没有下单或干嘛的话，他们做什么？
他们是这样的，他们会先来到这个平台，先观察一下，在他们有这种病患，就是出现家人有一些情况的时候，他会在平台上进行预约。因为在我们平台上有4000万，就总共在中国有4000万的失能半失能老年人。 他们这种需要去预约，像导尿、鼻饲换药、吸痰这些服务。另外，刚才问到的一个问题，我补充一下，就是我们在线下已经投放了地铁，在北京，还有写字楼里面有一些电梯广告，包括我们最重要的一个来源是护士推荐患者，因为很多社区医院和三甲医院是不能够提供我们所提供的服务的，所以说他们会推荐患者到我们平台、我们 platform 来去预约。
So they advertise in focus media, TV screens, in subways and buildings. And also the nurses will recruit new patients from the hospitals that are in, so they can service them in off days. Yeah.
All right.
And the people who are not active are the ones that are not in session to get appointments, but when they do, they'll come back to the website.
So they know about it, but they don't.
They're not sick or they're not in need of a doctor right now.
All right, thank you, Yihudaojia.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Next up is